a man isn't paying your bills in the first month of dating, it's time to find somebody else. Because if you're looking for a husband, he ain't it.
I know, right? And the Simp of the Year award goes to this guy.
If you must think that my son, while he's a man in manhood, if y'all think that my son is going to be walking around here dating women and paying their damn rents and everything else like he's somebody's gump, you must be crazy.
Hey, this is Raulh of Please Act Right. Kudos to this mother. We need more like her. This guy right here though, these women out here taking him to the cleaners. How much you want to bet he was raised by a single mother? If a woman you're dating is leading off with how much money you make and talking about you have to give her money to pay her bills, end that relationship immediately. And then go into your phone and block her.
Block. The point is, throwing money at someone is not a husband trait. Paying for their bills is not a husband trait. Do you know what's not a wife trait? Someone who's with someone because they pay their bills. How about love, support, kindness, loyalty, faithfulness, humour, companionship? That's the shit you should look for. If you're with someone because you're throwing money at them, or if you're with someone because they're throwing money at you, you're shallow, you've got nothing else to offer. Don't listen to this guy. Absolute bullshit. Social media, mental.
Dear Lord, the ribs you took from us are asking us to cash at them before starting a conversation.
Why you got that shit on?
I'm seeking validation.
We in a relationship.
This relationship, Mike. What you doing for me? You pay all the bills. That is not enough. You don't have a Hellcat. We driving this regular ass car. You work a 9 to 5, Mike.
One piece of advice for you, Mike. Run! Everything you need to know about her was right here in this 15 seconds. Now, some of you all are familiar with Miss Sprinkle, and I played this short video of her in a video that I did on her last week. We think her advice is terrible, but I listened to it again. And this time, I took her advice like Auntie Sprinkle, giving me advice on how to protect myself when it comes down to dealing with women. Take a listen and listen to it like she's your auntie and you're her nephew.
My goal was to be very successful on my own as an individual, and that's exactly what I'm doing. A lot of people don't think I have anything because I don't really talk about it. And that's how it's supposed to be. No one is supposed to know what you have. You don't bring anything to the table. Remember that. I don't care how successful you are. You don't bring anything to the table. They don't need to know that. Okay, that's your personal goal. That's your business. That's not theirs. It's yours. You did all the work. You don't share any of the everything. Never stop building yourself in all directions. Now, you might look good, but if your bank account is a -0 or you only have $500 in there, that's fine. But if you got it all, how much taller would you walk? How much more confident would you be? How much crap would you take from somebody?
Exactly. So, men, handle your money well. Because when you have money and you handle it well, you don't have to take any crap off any of these women. Because you'll be the high commodity that they're after. Thanks for the advice, Auntie Sprinkle.
According to a new study, single women in the country are outpacing men and being homeowners.
Americans' motivation for fitness has never been higher than this summer. A shocking 42% of Americans have said that they want a beach body. This surges to 75% among Generation Z women and 65% among millennial women, many of whom are switching to a keto diet to make it happen. What most people don't know, however, is you don't need to follow a keto diet to reach these fitness goals. That's why I highly recommend this amazing keto powder. It is one of the most popular keto supplements on the market because it helps give you benefits of elevated ketones even without following a highly restrictive keto diet. It is specially formulated with pure 100% C8, which is the most important ketogenic form of MCT oil, to provide weight management benefits such as helping boost metabolism, control appetite, and heighten energy level, even without cutting all the carbs. Try it today to receive 51% off, free shipping, free VIP live health and fitness coaching for life, a free new e-report titled The 14 Ketogenic Foods, and a 60-day money-back guarantee. Plus, you'll help children, families, and communities live healthier lives with your order through BioTrust partnerships with NoKidsHungry.org. Order today by going to KetoActRight.com or by clicking on the link in the description box below.
According to a new study, single women in the country are outpacing men and being homeowners. Single women own roughly 10.7 million homes in America compared to 8.1 million owned by single men.
A new study finds that despite women making less money than men, more single women in the U.S. own homes than single men, thanks to a phenomenon economists call divorce.
Now, even though that was supposed to be a joke, there is truth in it. A lot of these women own homes because they get them in the divorce settlement. But the last he will come in the near future. Because less men are getting married, so less women will be able to obtain houses in a divorce.
You only supposed to pay her bills when she can afford to pay her own bills. That's how it's supposed to go.
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I'm gonna have to disagree with you. If she can pay her own bills, then she needs to be paying her own bills. The only time a man should be paying bills is if she's his wife. And once again, if she's not paying any bills, she needs to be putting some of her money into you all's joint savings account. Sprackle, sprackle.
Y'all men out here paying broke bills that can't even afford to pay your bills if you need to. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
I blew this up because it's hard to read, so just in case you can't read it, I'll read it for you. I took a girl out for ice cream. Because she said yes to ice cream, she got more dates. Ziplining, go-karting, and something festival.
I'm gonna be honest. I love his mindset, and a lot more men should have this mindset. Stop tricking off on these women that don't deserve your money. Make them earn that shit. Especially if they're looking for a provider. Why would you want to provide for a woman ultimately who has a stank-ass attitude?
Remember Auntie Sprinkle's advice to us men.
But if you got it all, how much crap would you take from somebody
who is not aligned with your life and has a poor mindset? Because this mindset is also going to be raising your children. And for all you women in in the comments that were talking about that's a red flag, the only red flag that I saw was a lot of you are petty and you're looking more at a man's wallet instead of his characteristics. I hear a lot of you talk about you want a man that provides, but what type of character you want this man to have? Do you want this man to have integrity? Do you want this man to be respectful? Do you want him to be loyal? Because I didn't hear none of them comments. All I heard you all talk about is what you want him to spend.
My hat's off to more and more of these women using their platforms to send out this message. The more they do it, the more these money-hungry women are going to lose out. So to the real ladies out there, I salute you.
I have a friend that her dude literally would complain all day long. And this girl would work from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. at night. And she'll come home and he'll be like, no cooked food? That's sassy to me. Like,
I'm getting sick of these women using the word sassy out of context. Trying to say that a man is acting feminine because he wants a woman to do what women have been doing since the beginning of time, providing real cooked food for her family. Come on, man.
that's sassy to me. Like, if you know your girl sitting there working, I get it, she's a woman. That's the thing that y'all love to run with. You're a woman, so you still got to do that.
Is he providing for her?
Yeah.
So what's her part to give to him?
She's working though.
No. If he's providing for her, no, I'm saying we together and I'm providing a lifestyle for you, where you live, how you live. I'm expecting something back, and not just I know you working, I know you busy, but if daddy paying them bills and buying them hills, I need my meals. You get what I'm saying?
No, I get
you know
it.
what I'm saying?
Life is a series of problems which need to be solved. So her friend's man has a problem that she doesn't cook. And she says the problem is that her friend works too many hours. So what's the resolution here? Let's say her friend works Monday through Friday. Her friend can cook enough food on Sunday for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, which I did during my working years. So all you have to do is heat the food up when it's time to eat dinner on those days. She won't have to touch the stove again until Thursday. Now, I'm not saying cook one meal and eat leftovers for 3 days. I cook chicken for Monday, pork chops for Tuesday, and meatloaf for Wednesday. Or, option number 2, her friend could just move out to her own place and pay her own bills and never have to worry about cooking for a man. See, a lot of these women want the perks of a man paying all the bills, but she doesn't want to do anything or the bare minimum for it in return. Now, if any of the ladies out there are watching this and you feel like she shouldn't spend any of her Sunday cooking 3 meals, remember, she could just move out on her own and pay her own bills. It's one or the other. Problem solved. Oh, wait a minute. I just thought of a third option. She could just switch responsibilities with him. She pays all the bills and takes care of cutting the grass, fixing the roof when it leaks, changing the flat tires, fixing the car when it breaks, or take it to the shop and pay for it to be fixed, and he'll do the cooking. How much you want to bet she won't take that option?
Let me do this special announcement for my son that he don't know about, but yeah. It's coming from him. It's a special announcement through his mother. My son will never, ever be paying any of y'all daughters' rent, electricity bill, phone bill, or any of that type of shit while he's dating your daughters. You understand? Because the expectation is that when your daughter reaches womanhood, you would have prepared her to be a woman and be able to take care of her damn self. Okay? There are stages of development. You come in this world as a girl, you develop into a woman, you hopefully become a wife, and then a mother. And when you become a wife, yeah, that's when your husband hopefully will be the provider and take care of everything in terms of that household and all that kind of stuff. And that's exactly what I'm raising my son to be prepared to do.
Exactly. These women don't want to do wifely duties before marriage, so men shouldn't be doing husband duties before marriage.
A man in manhood, if y'all think that my son is going to be walking around here dating women and paying their damn rents and everything else like he's somebody's gump, you must be crazy. And the only way he would do it is if his father got into him and told him, hey, if they want to be treated like tricks, trick their ass. You understand? And I don't want them to have to be like that. But know this, you better be telling your daughters that if they out here talking trick language, they're going to attract tricks. Trick language don't attract respectful men.
Why you got that shit on?
I'm seeking validation.
We in a relationship.
Relationship, Mike. What you doing for me? You pay all the bills. That is not enough. You don't have a Hellcat. You driving this regular ass car. You work a 9 to 5, Mike.
And a lot of people have to understand that. You want to say, ain't no man like this, ain't no man. Well, who's you talking? What you looking for? If you looking for somebody to meet you after the first week and pay your damn bills, guess what? I've been with an NFL player that didn't do that or for the first week. You know, folks ain't stupid out here, smart individuals, but yeah, desperate men, are. But is that what you want? So just for the record, man, ain't nobody son taking care of your daughter when she in womanhood, when she's supposed to be out here able to establish herself and pay for herself. In a lot of cultures, that's why when them girls hit womanhood, they don't leave their parents' house until they hit wife, because the father is still responsible for them girls until they hit wife. You motherfuckers with your sprinkle, think that while your daughters is out here supposed to be women taking care of themselves, that our sons is supposed to be taking care of them. Nah, you skipping a step, baby. So if that's the case, keep your damn daughters home with you until they do find husbands, because my son will not be taking care of their ass while he's dating them, okay? Who wants a woman that's a damn charity case and can't pay for her own nails or anything like that? We ain't dealing with no needy ass women.
So we know there are a lot of women out there who are teaching their daughters that men are supposed to pay their bills and take care of them. So we need more women like her who have sons to speak up on their platforms and teach women who have sons that they are not supposed to be paying these girls bills or giving them money unless they're married to them. But I also want to add one more thing here when it comes down to men, women, and their money. For you young fellas out there, if a woman is bad with money and she's constantly wasting it on clothes, shoes, purses, overpriced cars, don't get involved with her. You need to see that she's handling her money well and that she's not wasting it on frivolous garbage. She needs to be speaking on the level of being more of a saver than a spender. If your wife is not paying bills, she needs to be contributing to the joint savings account. Because Miss Sprinkle is out here teaching women otherwise. She's teaching women what's his is hers and what's hers is hers.
Joint bank accounts, you don't deposit into joint bank accounts if you're a woman, period. You could take out, but you cannot put in. All right. If you got a joint bank account, do not deposit anything as a woman. You got it? You can only take out withdrawals. All right. You get it? Think about this. Bank, sperm bank, egg, sperm. Do you put into the sperm bank? Do you deposit into a sperm, or is it sperm deposited into the egg? Do not put money into any joint bank account. You can withdraw money from a joint bank account, but you never deposit. Okay? Sprinkle.
Thank God for social media, and thank God for Miss Sprinkle's account being public. So we know all the insider info that she's giving women, and we can counteract on it. So if a woman says she's not paying bills, she's not depositing any money into the joint savings account when she gets married, and she's not going to cook and clean, leave her where you found her. Sprinkle.
You want to know your true value in a man's eyes, ask him for money, and either he will run or he will bring you. He will bring you the money. So stop paying. And if he can't afford you, he shouldn't be with you anyways.
Worse than the
like,
stage.
who's trying to work? Like, who's trying to do all that for the money? Just give me the money. You doing too much.
You got to earn it.
No, I'm not
in
earning
any
shit.
like in any aspect of life. In any aspect of life, you got to earn that.
Earning nothing. I'm sorry.
See, that's the
it's
problem.
not.
Women be thinking they just deserve shit for existing.
I
They do. He from Baltimore. How can he say?
We'll be fighting an uphill battle with that one.
What?
Be fighting an uphill battle.
One of my best dudes was from Baltimore. He spent it so good, and he was only like 20.
As a woman, if you can't get a man to spend money on you, then clearly you're doing something wrong and you need to enroll in High Value Women 101 to change that up. Understand this. The more money a man spends on you is the more he's going to fall for you because now he's invested.
The thing I love about you, you always be like, oh, I'm gonna pay for my bag of shoes. I'm gonna invest this into my business.
Period.
And that's what I did notice about you. You always... Okay. Sorry, guys.
TMI.
It ain't TMI. I mean, that's
how you
not
do
even
it.
bag
That's
of
how you do
shoes.
it,
But if a man giving you some money, that's another thing for the girls. How you said in this generation, the goal is to take care of you. Take the money he give you. But I used to be like that. It's $10,000. Okay, let me tell y'all. Like, this is something I used to be like that. Get so much money here, 20, 30, get money, right? And like, I'm going to the shop, I want to look cute.
Yeah.
Then when you get into it, when you get into it, it's like
Gets tired.
no, like when you might get into it with the
nigga
and then it's like
come to a halt.
No,
right?
I spent the money.
Yeah.
Now I gotta make up with them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
So I
And I
started
don't even
like
like
that.
Yeah, you don't want to kiss nobody ass.
Yeah, I got to the point where, you know what, I'm gonna get the stuff when he go in the store and I go with him.
Right.
And at the
Save my
register,
money.
well, I'm gonna let him pay for the things I want when he buy his stuff. And the cash, I'm gonna keep and put in my business. I love that. She always do that. If he act crazy,
Y'all see?
I got
Free game. I love free game. I'm like, we need to start doing free game. Maybe that's
that'd be cute.
Hey, somebody there to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, do not be paying these women's bills. My name is Raulh. See you in another video. So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these two videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.